Okay, I'm afraid from some jump scares. I hate them. Hello YouTube, I'm Janhvi. Welcome to the video. So, I've heard Anurag Kashyap, Karan Johar, Zoya Akhtar and Dibakar Banerjee decided to make their third movies together. And as a big fan of every single director and their earlier two movies, even though I'm not a big fan of horror movies, this movie excites me. I loved Bombay Talkies and Lost Stories, both great movies, and let's hope this one will be as good as the others. So, without further ado, let's watch Ghost Stories. Shadi Mubarak.
ग्रानी सॉरी वो खटखटाते हुए नहीं सुना गुड नाइट जस्ट से गुड नाइट
किसी थ्रू गुड नाइट कहो मुझे कोई दिखाई नहीं दे रहा है
नहीं डोंट बी अपसेट
Oh, okay.
हेलो आंटी, मैं समीरा, ममता सिस्टर ने बदली पे भेजा है।
पापा, जब मासी की बेबी आएगा, मासी मुझको प्यार नहीं करेगी।
Everything's so dark.
पापा कहाँ हैं आपके
खा गए इसके पापा को।
Ah.
तो लाइट बंद करो। कुछ भी दिखे, हिलना मत। जब मैं बोलूं भागो, तो भागना।
Okay, I'm afraid from some jump scares. I hate
कोई
them.
नहीं है दरवाजे पे। कौन है?
She's dead.
वो गुजरी नहीं है, सिर्फ मर गई।
Oh my. Zombies. Okay. January 1st. I'm intrigued, but kind of frightened as well. Like, this looks really promising, and it wasn't so scary, at least not as much as I thought it would be. But it felt more thriller than a horror movie, but of course I can't say much from just the trailer. Again, we have 4 different stories, and if I remember correctly, one was the guy who lives with his grandma's spirit and acts like it's so normal. The other one was Janhvi's, she was nursing an old woman, but I couldn't understand who's the ghost in that one. The other one was Sobhita's one, she was pregnant and had a weird thing with the dolls. And there was a cute little kid. I guess that was probably the most intriguing to me. I really don't know why. Probably the concept was more spooky than the others. But wait, the zombie one was spooky too. I'm guessing the scarecrow and the man in the electric fence is in the same story, right? Creepy. I don't know, they all looked good and dark and interesting. Now let's talk about the stories quickly. Well, I don't think I catch which story is which directors because it was too fast, but anyway. So Janhvi's story, well, it was interesting to see her in such a role after seeing her in Darak, in that cute love story. Now she's a nurse in a haunted house. Weird turn of events. I think this is her second movie and I like her. I have a lot of sympathy for her. Maybe it's because she looks so much like late Shri Devi ji. I absolutely adored her. She was an icon. She was one of my favorite actresses and I know she was a whole nation's favorite too. I gotta tell you, when she passed away, I remember seeing all those Instagram posts and I absolutely couldn't believe it. Like, I felt so bad. And she had no idea who I was. But While watching her movies, you feel like you know and love her for your whole life. So that's why her death was so heartbreaking for me too. It's been a long time, yet it still feels like new, right? May she rest in peace. So back to Janhvi. Even though she's new, I believe she has a bright future and she will continue the legacy. And I'm really excited to see her in this. Sobhita Dhulipala, like I said, her story was the most intriguing to me and it looks like she did a great job in there. I only watched her in Made in Heaven and she was so good in there. She's a good actress and that was an amazing show. Like, I need second season. Zoya Akhtar, please hear me out. And I first thought this story was Zoya Akhtar's, but it was Anurag Kashyap's. Like, I only catch that and it was a surprise for me. I like Anurag Kashyap's mind. He does all those different kind of movies and like the trailer said, he is one of the visionary directors out there and I really can't wait to watch this one too. The other story was the one with the little kids and Scarecrow, the second story that got my attention. And there was a zombie looking thing, like it was definitely interesting. I didn't get much from the trailer, but I'm expecting something really good. Like this looks very promising. I don't know why, but when the kids are involved in horror stories, I get more spooked than the usual. Like, why is that? And lastly, the story about Grandma Ghost. Like, I'm guessing they're the newlywed couple on their first night, but they're not alone. Grandma's there and the guy seems okay with it. Weird thing. You know the good thing about the stories? Like they said in the trailer, they're mind-bending. Like there's some psychological stuff in there and it has one hell of a suspense. Like I'm looking forward to it. And this is gonna be a nice New Year's gift for us. And talking about horror genre, there was this series on Netflix last year, The Haunting of Hill House. I freaking love that show. Like, I watched it 5 times and I made everybody around me watch it and they all love it too. So if you haven't watched it yet, please give it a chance. You won't regret it. So anyway, I guess that's it for today. Thanks for watching this. If you want me to watch more of this, please comment below, like and subscribe. You all know what to do. Well, until then, take care.